In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to maximize your score on the Nova trial. And to do that, what we're going to need to do is do difficulty level 8. What you're actually going to want to try to do is difficulty level 9. However, this trial was designed around scourges that had to be removed when it was created because they were horribly bugged. You might have seen those videos on this channel. In fact, it's the only guide that I had on this channel because I was under the impression and hope that they would fix it at some point. However, it seems like they're not going to do that. It's going to remain in the state that it is. I have pleaded with the developers to fix this in some way, shape, or form, and sometimes they have lowered the required points needed for the Scourge, but that seems to be about as much as they're going to be willing to do. So with that information, the best you can really hope for, unless you are a very high-level player, is doing difficulty 8 with every single pact enabled. 120 points of Scourges on difficulty 8 is really what most mere mortals can attempt. I tried a difficulty 9 run with fewer than all of the Scourges. I tried a difficulty 9 run with all the Scourges, and it just doesn't work out. The teams that you need don't really exist. Maybe at some point I'll be able to put another video in this playlist with maybe once the new bio team comes out, maybe that will help us out. Maybe there'll be some new characters that'll be added to make this more fathomable, but there are just certain sections of this that on difficulty 9 are just really out of range for most normal players. So even a difficulty 8 run with 120 points on it is going to be pretty difficult. That's every single Scourge. So here's what I use to do it. Here's, this is what you can use. And then we're going to play the last node to kind of show you the gameplay on that and show you what kind of Masters of Evil you're going to need and what that's going to need to look like. So for the first node, it doesn't really matter who you use. Just make sure you charge up Red Hulk. It's usually a good idea, no matter which difficulty you're doing, to have Red Hulk and to charge him on the first node. Then on the second node, we're using Masters of Evil. Now, you don't have to use Quicksilver on difficulty 8. You're definitely going to need him on difficulty 9 and, God forbid, difficulty 10. But he does help out a lot. So if you have him there, use him. If he's a striker, that's even better. We're going to really, the number one thing you got going for you is the Scourge on here, Supernova. When strikers kill an enemy, they generate one ability energy for themselves. You can really exploit that on this, and you can really exploit it with Quicksilver and Kang and just all these strikers that you have. It's a really good Scourge. For the city nodes, on difficulty 9, I had to throw teams out. I had to throw a couple of teams at this node before I was able to hit it with this very same team. But this team is great. It's Hard Light, Robbie, Ghost Rider, and Cloak Dagger, and Gwenpool. Gwenpool is actually really, really helpful here for the evades that she puts on the team because we do have that Scourge enabled that enables all of their Cosmic Crucible buffs. So that's a big help there. For bio, I'm just running Rebirth and Red Hulk, and this is where you fall apart on difficulty 9. We really need better global bio characters if we're going to run this on difficulty 9 with all of the Scourges, or at least enough Scourges enabled to get a higher score. Then we're just going to need better global bio characters. I believe they're right around the corner. They might be like city bio. I don't know what it's going to be. It might be cosmic bio. So I don't know how long it's going to be before we get better global bio characters. But the global bio characters that we have right now are just really not strong enough to go up into difficulty 9 without advanced tactics, which I'm not going to get into in this video. I might do it for my own run, or I might not. Especially if they lower the points needed, and we'll talk more about that in a second. So for Cosmic's the easiest section on here. You can blast right through this. You can use Kang. Don't worry about using Kang here. He's going to be fine because his ultimate's going to kill everybody, and you're going to recharge energy using that. I put Eternals in here, though I barely use them. Vol and Kestrel do a great job on this, so that's fantastic. That section's easy and pleasant. Once again, Masters of Evil with Quicksilver, you don't need them. You can throw Absorbing Man in there, but really, we never need to build Absorbing Man now. You don't need to build Absorbing Man now, and you probably don't even really need a big Ultron. The only two Masters of Evil that are really going to hold investment are going to be Kang and Titania, Moonstone is definitely useful, but not really a safe to build character. All right. At least as the time that I record this video. For the second city hero node, I'm using new warriors, this time with Firestar instead of Gwenpool, and then just blasting everybody away, just using her ultimate and totally laying waste to this. Super easy node, almost plays itself, just like the Cosmic node before. Then we run into Global Bio again. Once again, super, super hard if you're on a higher difficulty. If you're on this difficulty, not bad at all, especially if you're charging up your Red Hulk. And if your Red Hulk is getting kills when he drops his ultimate, he can basically recharge his ultimate, making him unstoppable. And then finally, the last Cosmic node, once again, extremely, extremely easy. And then that brings us up to the final node. Now, what I mean is right now I am pleading with the developers to have them reduce the amount. Now, I already have my 7 stars on Nova, so I'm on like the winners or champions milestone. And it says here you need 1.9 million points to beat this. Now, when they had the bugged, I believe there were 2 scourges that were bugged that they removed and they never brought back, we lose those points. We can no longer put those modifiers on. So this 1.9 million, you might have been able to get it on difficulty 8 if you had all the scourges enabled, except now they're missing. So last time I had them lower this to, I actually had them. I grabbed them by the tie and I said, do it. And they did. They lowered it down to 1.7 million. Now, they should be doing that again. There's no reason for them to not do that again. They said they would do that again. I don't know what's going on. But if they do that, then what happened is they lowered all the point totals up here as well. So I opted just to get milestone 20 and stop. Milestone 21, 22, 23, 24, while nice, are not crucial. It is basically milestone 19 and 20 that have the Nova overloaded orb fragments on them, which honestly might not even be supposed to be there anymore now that his awakened abilities are now in the raid store to buy with elite raid credits. So like the game has changed. These are outdated anyways. They're not even in the game. I don't know what they're going to do, but that's the reality I'm living in. Hopefully this guide helps you. Let's go ahead and play the final node so you can see how this plays out. Here is my Masters of Evil. If you want to clock how strong they are, you can get a sense of it here from the side. You can see the power levels that we're dealing with. Let's go ahead and put Kang in the middle. We'll put Titania back there, Moonstone over there. Actually, Titania over there. I actually lost Ultron on the previous node, so I'm going to use Absorbing Man and Quicksilver in this, and no Ultron, which should be fine on this difficulty. If I was on difficulty 9, probably would have had to start it over. I'd probably have to start using Shatterstar, Longshot, and Polaris, but we're not doing any of that. We're going to do this with straight Masters of Evil, or at least I hope. And then we should be getting 1.6 million. I don't think we're going to get enough bonus points to get us to 1.66 million, which is what I need for the next milestone. But hopefully they'll lower the point values at some point and make this whole thing bearable. I really thought they would fix this. I really didn't think I'd be making this video the way I am. I thought eventually they would bring those broken scourges back and we would be able to make a proper video on this scourge, but that's not the game we play now, is it, guys? Apparently not. Okay, I am going to, oh man, I remember how to play this node. It's been a minute. It probably doesn't matter because I have a diamond on Kang now. Diamonds didn't exist when this came out. I'm going to ability block Dazzler. Not that it matters, but that's what I do. I don't think I'm going to miss Ultron on here. I don't think I'm going to miss that at all. And then, yeah, Kang's just going to remove this entire wave. Just kill everybody. And if you have a big enough Kang, basically, then you're good to go on this. Who am I going to stun? Let's stun Gambit so I don't take that passive damage. That's a good start. That's a good start. And let's go Quicksilver Ultimate. Just start off with that. I've just been charging him up on the previous nodes and not using his ultimate or special just so I could use it for this. We'll go ahead and use that special. And I will use the special on Absorbing Man so I can do that splash damage and hopefully kill Agatha, which we did. So that's great. We'll use the special on Titania. into that safeguard, which is brilliant, and that gives her safeguard. We are going to eat this ultimate from Dazzler, but I don't think it's going to matter because we have Kang again, and he should have his ultimate charged again. And I'm going to aim at Gambit and just litter rip. I'm going to go for it. Maybe I should have held it, maybe not. I got a kill. I'm pretty happy. I'm going to get rid of... We want to get rid of Morgan Le Fay if we can. Oh, having that Agatha on the board really sucks. All right, let's go after Sunfire, I guess. Now we've dropped the final wave. Now we got trouble. Who do we want to ability block? I'm going to ability block Red Hulk. I need another Kang ultimate here. I might have to time this differently, play this again, and save the Kang ultimate until like this wave. But I might even just have the Kang ultimate again, or I might have this special, and if I can get a few kills, I can charge up his ultimate. I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to see if I can just do this easily or if we got to do this the hard way. I am going to go after Morgan Le Fay and hopefully get the kill on her. Remove all the barrier, of course. I think he's going to get the kill, which is really good. He got the kill on Doctor Strange, which is good. So his ultimate should be charged up, which is really going to help. Do I want Agatha? I think I do want Agatha. Clear all negative effects. Attack primary target. Clear all positive effects. I am going to clear all the... I can't clear all... They all have safeguard. So I can't do that. I need something that hits multiple times. I want the deflect and immunity, though. That's important. All right, so I got to use the ultimate. I guess I'll just use it on Braun. Because Braun has defense down, so maybe I can get through there. Nah, he's not strong enough. Absorbing Man, you suck. Absorbing Man, you help no one. But Kang is almost about to take his turn again. And the Kang ultimate is going to end a lot of this. There, we have the Kang ultimate again. It didn't really matter. Wish I had a vulnerable on somebody, but we'll have to take it. It's going to get some kills. Didn't kill Apocalypse. But that's okay. It's not empowered Apocalypse, so he's not going to start off with his ultimate. Now, the clock is ticking. I do want to kill Apocalypse before his next turn. So I'm going to start working on him now. He's probably the most important one for me to get rid of. If I possibly can. Hopefully. I should have another Kang turn coming up. Damn, he got healed too. All right, I'm going to hit him with... Okay, good. Quicksilver did some really good damage to him. God, Quicksilver's good. This is the first time I'm running this with Quicksilver, and by God, it makes it so much easier. I'm going to basic with Kang right into Red Hulk, and I think that's going to be enough to kill him. No, it's not. I thought it would be enough to kill him, but just not quite. Okay, we are going to hit him with Titania, and either we're going to ability block him, or he's going to die. But either way, I'm going to avoid being hit by his ultimate, which is pretty crucial at this point. As pretty much avoiding that did it, and we've won the node. So there you go. I could have played this better, but I didn't have to because I'm on difficulty 8, and that's the advantage of doing difficulty 8 and not difficulty 9. Difficulty 9 would have required so many more resets, and it would have been really untenable, but here we are. All right, going to ultimate with Quicksilver just because I can. There's no reason not to because it's the final node, and then that's it. So Quicksilver is definitely going to make your life a lot easier on this trial as it comes around. And there's my final score. So yeah, it's not going to be enough to get that milestone, but if you do not have 7 stars on Nova, this should be enough to clear all of your milestones. I think you need like less. I think you need like 1.3 million to clear all your milestones. I'll have some other videos that I'm going to do on this as well. If this video didn't help you out and you're looking for some different advice through this, if your roster isn't quite up to this, I'll put out some other videos on this as well. But there you have it, everybody. There is the 1.6 million point run. That is what you need to do to get it. I hope that helps you out. If not, there are other videos in this playlist to help you with all of the Scourges in Marvel Strike Force. Make sure you check them all out and keep digging.
All right, like, subscribe, and watch another video, or be cursed. And if you're cursed, that means the grave diggers will keep digging your graves. So you probably want to do it.